I'd say if you're writing 15,000 word short stories first, 1,000 words a day should be enough. Take your time. Like I said, even 500 words a day. Take your time with it. Once you get to that fourth or fifth short story that you're writing, you'll probably be able to do it a little bit faster in a little bit shorter period of time. And then going to 30,000 words, you're going to need to take some time, plot it out, plot your story out. And then from there, keep your pace, whatever it's at. If you're writing once or twice a day, again, 30 minutes at a time, 1,000 words thereabouts. You might find for you, you can go longer, an hour at a time, totally fine. And maybe you actually eke out some extra words. Maybe an hour for you doesn't yield 2,000 words. It yields 2,500 words. Great. Stick with that. I know you have to do what works for you, and you have to do whatever it takes to get the words out the easiest with the least amount of stress, and whatever that means. And then over time, you're just improving that writing process, the ability to just sit down and write or get to writing right away without having to be inspired, without having to rev up the engine. You just dive right in and you're ready to go. And if you can do that, to go back to my earlier point about the 10% of people who actually stick with their creative endeavor, out of the 10% of people who actually create things, out of the 10% of people who are actually quote unquote creative. And if you do that over time, I'm not going to promise that you're going to have success, but you're going to create. And that creative process is going to become part of your routine. And that's a big part of success. In a way, that is success. It might not be financial success guaranteed, but it is a form of success. Okay. I'm stepping down off my soapbox now. I promise. That wasn't my intention here. Pardon me, folks. I got to hydrate. When you talk as much as I do on Wednesdays, you really have to. If I don't have this thing was full at the beginning of the day, and it's down to like the last third. And then those Zoom calls I talked about for my day job, they're lots of fun, but I am basically talking the whole time. So I've already been talking for like 3.5 hours, and now here I am talking again for another hour to whoever is here listening.